Hello children, this is Preeti Chauhan, your business study teacher, and today we will start our chapter number 3, that is business involvement. Let's see the content which we are going to cover in this chapter. So we will cover meaning of business involvement, features of business involvement, importance of business involvement, dimension of business involvement, economic involvement in India, introduction of demonetization, features and impact of demonetization, and impact of government policy changes on business and industry. So these are the complete content of this chapter, and today we will only cover the three topic here, that is meaning of business involvement, features of business involvement, and importance of business involvement. Now, as the name is not new for you, business involvement, the business is very clear from class 11. Involvement we have read just from class 6 onward also. Now if you talk about business involvement, it's made by two words, that is business and involvement. Now in business involvement, it's all the sum total of individual, institutions and other forces that are outside the control of business enterprises but that may affect its performance. Now here I just want to revise you one thing. When you talk about the business involvement are affected by two things, that is internal elements and external element also. Internal elements are those elements or those factors, those forces which are present inside your business only, and external elements are those forces which are present outside the business. So the forces which are present inside the business are easily able to be controlled by the enterprises, but the forces which are outside the business environment are not able to be controlled by the business environment. So here when we talk about the meaning of business environment, you have to remember we are talking about the outside control of a business. It means external factor. Now see the definition. Business environment is the sum total of all the individuals, all the institutions and all the other forces that are outside the control of a business enterprises, means external factor, but they may affect its performance. So that is called business environment. Now features of business environment. Now features of business environment, I have make a shortcut word also there, that is disturb C. Now D for dynamic nature, I for interrelatedness, S for specific and general forces, T for totality of external forces, U for uncertainty, R for relativity and C for complexity. Now D for dynamic nature. Business environment is dynamic in nature because time to time it keep on changing. Whether the technology changed, whether the competition in the market get changed, whether the shift of consumer demand get changed, and because of these changes the environment of the business will also get changes. That is the reason we call that the business environment has a feature of dynamic in nature. According to the situation, according to the demand, it used to change time to time. The second feature is interrelatedness. The business environment have a feature of interrelatedness because it is related to one to another element. Now in a business there are different type of element or different type of parts of business environment which are closely related to each other, and they used to affect also to each other. For example, like if a consumer get more aware about the health product, right, so this is one element from the consumer side, but now this element is going to affect the second element of the production side where producer is producing that product. If a consumer will get more aware about the consumer or health product, the producer has to be very aware at the time of producing that particular product. So that is the reason we call it as interrelatedness, because one element of business environment is related with the another element. Now specific and general forces. In business we got some specific forces also and general forces also which affect our business. Now specific forces are all those forces which directly affect day-to-day work of your business, and general forces are those forces which affect our business indirectly. Now for example, specific forces basically means all those forces which are directly affecting, like customers, your competitors, your suppliers. These are going to affect your business enterprises directly and immediately in day-to-day working situation. Now general forces, those forces which are going to affect the firm but indirectly, like social, political policies, legal, technological. These conditions also affect your business. So specific forces directly affect and general forces indirectly affecting. Now T for totality of external forces. Totality of external forces basically means that business environment is the sum total of all the things. Sum total of all the things basically means it include all the element of your businesses, and these all element are external forces. Like if there is any changes in the social culture in the society, it will affect your business. If there is any changes in the political party policy, it is going to affect your business. If there is any new act came, it's going to affect you. If there is any new technology came, it's going to affect you. If there is any new economic policy has been changed inside the country, it's going to affect your business. So that is the reason we call it totality of external forces. All these 5 external forces are going to affect the business environment. Now next feature is uncertainty. Now business environment is uncertain. We are not able to predicate what is going to happen in the future because this is not certain. That is the reason we call it is completely uncertain. No predication of profit and losses can be done from any enterprises about the business. Relativity. Next feature is relativity. The features of relativity say that business environment is a relative concept since it differs from country to country and even region to region. It means you cannot say the concept of business are similar in all the universe or in all the region. It might be different, it can be different also. I can explain this example also, that if we talk about or if we take an example of cloth only, in our country we have a huge demand for the sari, but if we go outside our country there are less demand for the sari. So this is just what, this is relativity. The demand for a particular product can be different according to the region or according to the country or nation also. Now see complexity. This feature of business environment say that the business is a very complex because it has lots of interrelatedness with each other. They are dynamic in nature. The forces cannot be able to be predicated before, which make the policy of business environment a complex or difficult process for a manager to understand it. So these are the features of business environment. Now coming through with the next one, that is the importance of business environment. Now importance of business environment. First important is it enables the firm to identify opportunity and getting the first mover advantage. Now if a manager is completely aware about the business environment, what are the significance he is going to get from that? Suppose I am a manager of any business enterprises and I am completely studying about the business environment. What are the advantage I am going to get from that? So the first advantage I will get is that it enable me or a firm to identify the opportunity and getting the first mover advantage. Now the person or the manager who is aware about the business environment can also be able to identify that what are the positive opportunity he is going to get from the market or from the business or from the business environment. And once he know about the opportunity, he can be the first one person who can go forward and take the advantage of this opportunity. So this is what manager is studying about the business environment, and whatever positive opportunity he is finding, he is going to take the first mover of this opportunity. Now the second thing, as we said, the business can have profit also and the business can have loss also. Profit we can understand from the first point, that is identifying the opportunity and getting it. Now but in a business sometime we can have loss also, but a smart manager who is studying about a business environment can able to identify threat, the negativity or early warning from the business environment, and can able to prepare for these early warning and for these early signal. Now for example, if a manager is there who is regularly studying about the business environment and he identify that after some particular period of time the demand for this particular product will get reduced. So because he has identified this threat, what he can do, he can either stop the production of that particular product or he can reduce the production of that particular product. So this is what the business environment is helping him, that he identify the threat, the early warning signal, and work according to that only. Now next advantage is it help in tapping useful resources. Now when we talk about business environment, we all know that environment is a sources of various resources for running a business. and for all those things we required most of the thing from the society also. Now it become the duty of the manager to use these resources in a proper way, and then because he is taking input of these resources as a form of raw material from the society to provide it as a form of output, that is good product, less prices, a qualified product to the society. So they should have that much of sense not to get wastage of the resources which they are using from the society. Now next is it help in coping with rapid changes. Now because business environment identify the opportunity also and identify the early warning signals also. So whatever changes are occurring in the business environment, they can able to rapidly change these into its own enterprises and work according to that particular situation. Now next is it help in assisting in planning and policy formulation. Now business environment study from a manager's side also help him to make planning or policy for his business according to the situation which they are going to face in the future cases. Suppose a manager study properly the business environment, he know that this is the situation we are going to face in the future, so according to that only he can make the planning and policy for his own business. Now next is it help in improving performance. Now because we said that a business environment study for a manager make him possible to study what is going to happen in the futures. According to this study only he can able to improve the performance of the whole employee inside the business, and he can see what are the issues which they will face in the futures. According to that issues only he or she can provide training through the employee also. Now this is what we have read today: the introduction of business environment, the features of business environment, and the importance of business environment. Rest of the topic we will cover next day. Thank you.